So I've been watching a lot of legal courtroom drama shows on the Netflix and chill recently, and the talk about precedent is always paramount. Precedent. What's the precedent here? All that other stuff. It's almost like what happened before affects what will be allowed to happen in the future. So how does this apply to Kirk Cousins' contract? Well, pretty damn a lot. I'm good at words and English and stuff. Big question mark as he heads into a contract year. What's going to happen with Kirk Cousins' next contract? Now, frankly, I think he's turning things around. I think year one was a little meh. Year two is starting to warm things up a little bit, especially with that Saints playoff win. He bowled out towards the end. But also, can he consistently start showing up in big-time games? How about some Packers games? How about some Monday night games? How about some Sunday night games? How about the division round game against San Francisco? How about that? So that's still TBD. But let's do a mental exercise right now. Say in free agency this year, Ryan Tannehill scores a $25 million a year contract. Say Teddy Bridgewater gets $28 million a year in free agency. Say that Dak re-signs with the Cowboys for $40 million per year. Where, here's the thing, Jerry Jones likes to pretend that he's cheap, but also he would love just to have that badge of honor, that weird badge of honor of having the highest paid quarterback in NFL history, wearing the star on his helmet. Shoot. Yeah, so say all that happens. It could easily within the realm of possibility happen, and probably likely to happen, frankly. And then something that's also likely to happen, Cousins says, let it ride on his contract. He wants to hit free agency in 2021 and see if he can level up when the salary cap goes up, all the way up in 2021 with the new CBA, which also is going to happen, right? So Cousins comes in, the Vikings go 12-4, win the division, win a couple playoff games, ... We'll leave that open-ended how the season ends up. But we'll just take Super Bowl off the table because, frankly, if Kirk Cousins wins the Vikings Super Bowl, give him all the money. It'd be Kirk Cousins and the 52 league minimums. Don't really care. Would be perfectly fine. Ruin this team for the next decade. I got a Jerome Barty, so suck it. So say that absent a Vikings Super Bowl win, but Kirk Cousins does well, wins a couple playoff games. All right, so factoring all that in, how much would Kirk Cousins' next contract be? So free agents got paid big. Kirk did really well. Vikings want him back. He's an incumbent. He's going to re-up. He's going to get the max deal. Salary cap is up to near $250 million. Realistically, and sit down if you're not sitting down. Also, who watches YouTube videos standing up? I guess phone. Whatever. In that scenario, 4 years, $180 million fully guaranteed would not be insane. Now, stop vomiting. Wipe your mouth, baby. Stop vomiting. Right? Now, it's a lot to process. $45 million a year fully guaranteed. Now, let's go back to precedent. That's what this video is all about, and I will walk through our thought process here. So also go back to question here. Why was Larry Fitzgerald and Kelvin Megatron Johnson far and away the highest paid wide receivers in the NFL during their peak? Just question mark, right? Well, number one, they're phenomenal. They were the best wide receivers in the league. They deserve to be paid such. But also, number two, precedent. They were top 3 picks before the rookie wage scale came into play in 2011. And also, they stayed with one team their entire careers. So every time that they negotiate a new contract with their team, it started off from a higher natural starting position from negotiation. They're like, you like the juice, huh? Come on. So that matters. That is very important. Also with Kirk Cousins, also you could factor that in with Sam Bradford and all of his stupid contract. Sam Bradford had like a 6-year, $78 million contract before he ever played a snap in the NFL. And also, he got hurt his final year in Oklahoma. So, whatever. But with Cousins, the Vikings effed up. The Vikings seriously effed up. And I called it at the time where giving him that fully guaranteed gave him so much leverage if they wanted to sign him to a second contract. I mean, it really did. Because if they do sign him for another deal, you bet your sweet ass is going to be pushing for it to be fully guaranteed. Because he can be like, well, you guys did it before. I don't know what to do. And he will have a point. Because the Vikings broke precedent at that point. And also, given the recent deals of free agency with Teddy and Dak and Ryan Tannehill, et cetera, naturally pushing inflation, $45 million a year for an open market free agent quarterback, which is what Kirk will technically be at that point, for a quarterback who just led his team to a division title and a playoff run with a salary cap nearing $250 million. It's not insane. That is not out of the realm of possibility. Also, $45 million to $250 million cap is less percentage of the cap than Drew Brees' contract was last season. So again, not insane. Even though putting down the gauntlet, 45, 4 years, $180 million fully guaranteed to Kirk Cousins, who by then will be in the wrong side of 30 by far. It's a lot to wrap your head around. So again, fully guaranteeing that 3-year jabroni deal was a bad precedent, but also, if Kirk proves to be worth it next year, whatever. Again, whatever. Yeah. Also pay attention to how much free agent quarterbacks this offseason will be getting paid, because he and his agent, Mike McCartney, certainly will. And that will impact how much Kirk Cousins will make on his next contract if the Vikings do indeed want him back. So there you go. Anyways, Precedent, Kirk Cousins. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support the work, pull us on the Venmo or click that join button, become a monthly or platinum Jerome player. But until next time, Skol, production value.